Hey, up in the sky, Lucy in the sky with diamonds. I tell y'all, every time I come on here and I look in the sky, I don't know what make me think of that song. But I just, what took me so long? Wow. Oh, wow. So let me see. Let's see. Okay, let me write this, y'all. Okay. So anyway, I just now, what took me so long to come sit back down, I, I had on this purple lipstick. I was trying to be cute, you guys. I was trying to match my purple shirt blouse to my earrings with the yellow and purple and green. But when I got on the camera just then, my lips looked white. So I just went and took it off and put on dark lipstick. So that's what I did just then. So anyway, I missed everybody this morning. I slept extremely late. Good afternoon, Taser. Good afternoon, Gulf Sunshine. It is now 12:40 here. So I got up and took my shower, got my coffee and everything. Then I had to leave for a little while. So then I went to lunch. Now here I am. So I really just want to come speak and talk a little bit about the panel last night. I really enjoyed that panel last night, you guys. I really thought it was fun. I really did. I enjoyed, of course, the Duchess and the Kelly and the Love, of course. Hi, Andres. I enjoyed Quanney. You know, I really don't know that much about her, but the shade she had been throwing at BS and TSCC. So I was glad that they was able to come to agreement. We learned a lot of stuff last night, but the only thing I really didn't get clear and still wonder why and didn't get a chance to elaborate on it was when when you knew about that picture all those 2 months, all that 2 months that lady had that picture where you said you didn't know it until the last minute. Okay, but you knew for a long time too about Arcadian. If you knew all that time that it was Arcadian that did that, but you held that grudge towards BS all that time. That's the only thing I couldn't really get clear on. You know what I'm saying? That confused me, and I didn't really elaborate on it, in the way that I wanted to, because there's so many of us on there. I had about 3 questions in all. I probably asked, or elaborated on something. Everybody had questions, so it was just fine. But the fact that she even apologized and they made amends to each other, which is cool, but it ain't like nobody gonna be the best of buddies, nothing like that. But it's kind of like a truth, you can just kind of move on and leave each other alone. That's why I told her in the end, I never knew her. I never really had a real beef with her. But of course, if I had to say something, I would say something in a windmilling kind of way, for TSCC/BS or whatever. But I never really had a beef with her. So that's why I only had those few questions, about that picture and other stuff that they was talking on, the parts that I was curious about. I'm glad that Duchess came on. I don't have nothing against him either. It's just that I've been doing a lot of running around. Sometimes I'm not on YouTube a lot, so I've been missing out his lives, but I do watch, some uploads, like that. And so I thought it was a very good panel last night. There was no tension with nobody. Now, I'm going to tell you the part I don't like. Now, ask April. She tend to want to jump in everybody's live whenever somebody put a link out there. I don't know if she's still cloud chasing, want to be seen or whatever, because I knew what all BS had to do was say at one time, he come ask April, because she does that every time. The reason why I didn't have a lot of questions for her, because I just wasn't interested in her. I do remember when she first started and how she's always talk about VS, because that was VS was hot then, like she is now, and that's how people was growing their channel. What I mean, hot in the YouTube streets, and that's how people was growing their channel. She didn't know VS from A to Z, but she came on there talking like that, against her. So that's what I really remember about her when she first came on. And secondly, of course, the big thing was when she said she can be white at some time, black at some time. Then it was the ancient mama picture. Then it was the monkey situation, so forth and so forth. So just then I was listening a little bit to Quanney, while I was driving. I couldn't catch it all, but she was saying stuff about, she sincerely apologized last night. Then all of a sudden she sees April over there in Stanky Baby's chat, going in on her. Everything was nice. The panel was nice. Everything was going good, but she over there today talking. You know, and I didn't watch it today, of course. You know, like I said, I was busy. I probably wouldn't have been interested anyway in watching her. So that's what she's saying. So if she got disappointed in us, I don't know. I didn't get that far, but I did hear her saying that about ex-April, which is not a surprise. So I hope she's not surprised by that. You know, that ex-April would do that because she's everywhere. Anybody, just put a link and see once she jump on there. Just put a link in there and see what I mean. Hi, Cupcake Girl, April Ball, boy, yes, she is. And that's what Quanney was talking about. You know, she made a line not too long ago. Like I said, Cupcake, and I don't know if I pronounced your name right, but anyway. So she was saying, you know, after all of that last night, here she come with some mess. Well, of course. And I wonder, is that lady over there saying that the April's moving funny? She not saying that? Because I don't believe that they're going to keep supporting each other like that. Because from what I see, April is everywhere. And if she had a dislike, a problem with Quanney last night, she should have stayed on the panel, just like what Quanney just said. You know, I wanted to say something in the chat, but I never do. So I just stayed in the air and I was listening, you know, to tell her I enjoyed you last night, you know, and I appreciate the fact that, you know, you was truthful about everything. You answered everything. You was just forthcoming with everything. So I really did enjoy that. I really did. So hopefully we can keep it like that and we can move on and that's all to it. Now, thank you, baby, over there. The second thing I'm gonna talk about. Who internalizes this to the extent that they want their family to come in here and fight a YouTube beef as if it was real life? You know, when I get off of here, I don't think this is real life to go to that extent. What is Thanky Brother Bubba supposed to do? Beat him up to the YouTube? I mean, what is the point? And she's the one been on here this whole 2 years, dragging people and talking about people. She the one got it started with Spilly Boy. Then when he set her down and made her look stupid and embarrassed like she's feeling over there, made her come completely unhinged. She talking about she gonna get her brother to fight with a man. What do you mean? And that's just stupid and child to remind me we was kids and we have a fight and we run home and get our older sibling. Oh, they bigging on me. Come over here, you gotta help me fight. Now, is that childish or what? What is that? Did that make sense for a grown woman of 40, 42 years old? You know, something like that. And to go around, I gotta go get my brother so I can get on him fighting you to me. Did that make sense, you guys? What is the point? What is he supposed to do? And then again, who's gonna subscribe to Bubba and go over there and watch Bubba? You know, say his choice words too, because all it is words. What sense do that make, you guys? I think that is just so crazy. What is Bubba gonna prove? Who's afraid to go back and forth with words with Bubba on the YouTube? Who's taking it that serious to have it into real life? Like, you know, like this whole narrative they got spent about me. I don't have a family. I'm lonesome. I'm an older lady. I'm this, I'm that. Well, my family hears me talking on here. My family, when I think it's something really hilarious, I show them the person who they is. I tells them how this whole narrative spin about me about a bit of lonesome old woman. You know, it's just stupid stuff. But they not coming to get on YouTube. I explained it to them like a love and hip hop situation. For I'm concerned, it's phony. It's not real, y'all. It's YouTube. It's YouTube. You think I'm gonna run and get my son? Oh, they on here talking about me on the YouTube. Come say something. How ridiculous is that, you guys? Don't y'all think that's ridiculous? Hey, Apocalypse. Hey, Klein. Hey, Duchess and the Kelly and the enjoyed you last night. I really did. Smooch it to you too. Yeah, that is just so crazy. Duchess just got here. I was just saying how much I really enjoyed the panel last night. And I was also saying, if you didn't hear the beginning, I've been missing you a lot, and there's nothing behind it. I just ain't had time to be on YouTube as much as I am. But I look at your plays. Sometimes I might say something in the comment section. Sometimes I won't say nothing. So it ain't like I left, okay? So I do want you to know that. And then I like the fact that it was kind of like a truce, and everything was put out there, and everybody spoke, you know, what they meant, except for April, because what I'm hearing now, Quanney said she went straight over there talking about her. So I'm just catching you up on what I was saying. Now, then I got onto Stanky Baby talking about bringing her brother. What is he gonna do? I mean, come on now. You can't reach to the YouTube and slap nobody. What sense did that make? So out of everything I be hearing about myself, there's no way I'm gonna go get my nieces, my sons, and everybody. Oh, y'all get on YouTube. They talking about me. They say I'm an old lady. Young girl talking about it. We know what we be doing. How y'all know it's not act? No, I'm gonna say that though, but ain't nothing going on. You know how people keep doing all the, oh, they're gonna be fighting in the minute. They gonna be, ain't none of that going on, y'all. And I know what I'm doing, okay? I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't feel that way for real. And so that's just the way it is. So I just think it's ridiculous how people internalize this for real. I mean, come on now. And you can see that that lady's really hurt and ashamed and got her ego knocked down a couple paces. That's all it is. Yeah, you liked it that choo-choo train ride last night, Klein. It was nice and smooth, wasn't it? I enjoyed the guests. I really did. I think we actually got somewhere. Like I said, the only part I didn't really elaborate on was about that Acadian dude. All this time, I said Quanney was going at BS and she knew the truth all along. But like she said, she was in her feelings and she was winning for people who she was friends with at the time. So I guess I kind of understand it. So I managed to get my 2 or 3 questions. Basically, that was the gist of everybody asking because I really was listening. And then every once in a while, I want to elaborate on something. And then another thing I heard, I am not in no kind of way, shape, or form intimidated about somebody wanting my spot. First, Brandon put that out there. I said, what impression did I give her that? That make me sound as worse as when Messy Sexy was running around here talking about Olivia wanted a spot. I mean, that's just childish and stupid. First of all, nobody would never be able to do that anyway. Because when the concept was put together, it was a generational thing. So if I did leave, you would have to get somebody to fill that spot in the generational part of it. And that's why people don't get what I say. They think it's weak what I say, but I'm giving my point of view. I'm not on there to be no yes person and agree with nothing nobody is saying, as y'all see. So, and it reminded me when I first started watching Will Smith and Jada Pickett, and their family. I said, wow, 3 generations is really blood. You know what I'm saying? It's Jada's mother, Jada, then the daughter. So the daughter got the mother and the grandmother, 3 generations. And right when I was thinking that, and I kind of wanted to say that, I'd be watching that. This when BS came with the concept. I said, oh, that's cool. So that's what it is, a generational thing, among friends, among YouTube shoot friends, and then even out on the outside, we talk, on the phone and everything. We developed a real relationship. So I think that's cool. So I started looking at it like that. So it wouldn't work anyway. And like I said, that would be really stupid and childish. I'm not a child. Somebody intimidate. So I'm saying this because I think I heard somebody else say that this morning. Bless, think somebody want a spot. No, where y'all get that from? I have never gave nobody that impression. I have never said nothing like that. As a matter of fact, I missed our 4th one in there because it was me. Then it was Lady Nika. Then it was Chopper. Then it was BS. It's kind of like 4 different generations, but yet it's still all close together. So that wouldn't happen like that anyway. Oh wow! So people just spin all kind of narratives, all kind of ways. So if you want to know what my family is, my husband usually be sitting over there in the den, my son, my nieces, that's where they are, and I be sure who is who. What people, they just think it's hilarious, but then they don't really even have time. Especially my son, they're into sports and their jobs, their families, and the other stuff. They don't got time on YouTube like this lady bringing her brother, and it must run through the family. They was both high as a kite. I mean, y'all, whoever looked over there should see his eyes. You can tell his brother and sister just by how loaded they was, you guys. I mean, oh, Lord have mercy. I mean, I saw what is he gonna do? So I think that's a way to try to get his stuff jump started, which he'll probably get 1,000 because of her trolls and stuff. Because that's all over there is trolls, that watch her. Besides the people from Japan, China, and Russia, the ones that she bought the subs. Because when somebody else is on, her true people be on there, and then like for the last 3 days, they wasn't on there. I guess the people from China and Russia decided they want to take a break. I don't know. Allegedly, that's what I heard, that she buys people like that. So anyway, to reiterate, I enjoyed the panel. I enjoyed Connie. Like I said, didn't know I don't have a real beef anyway, but like she said, she took up for her team. I was taking up for my team too. But, even though we never had really harsh words, let me read this. That's when it's time to log off. Of course, You cannot be replaced. You bring it. I know. I mean, because we got to keep it as that we want to keep that same constant generational thing there. We still have it. And so that's what it is. If nobody don't get it, they just don't get it. They think I'm supposed to use the same slang and lingo, same terms and everything as the younger generation, and I don't. So it is what it is. Whoever don't like it, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, and that's just the way it's gonna stay. So if some by chance I do leave, it would have to be somebody to fill that spot that can bring that same generational thing in there. You know what I'm saying? And then say what's called weak in the way that I answer it so far. And who cares? Because everybody watch it because they like it. You know, and I get way more good compliments than I do bad. So, you know, I got a few haters. Everybody out here got some haters. Who cares? I love it. It don't bother me not one bit. You know, I'll just clap right back up. It's too stupid. You know, I just try to overlook it. Like when they said somebody was on one spot, I did overlook it. But when I heard somebody else say that this morning, I said, let me throw that out there too. And I would never bring my family on here. That would just look crazy. That's just crazy. This is just a pastime for me. It's fun. And actually, there's people on here that's maybe 4 to 5 years under me, at the same age and over me. But I think they choose to talk about less all the time because I'm not afraid to show my face. If half of the people over there on Juicy Booty chat, it probably ours too, and Mr. Libby and everybody, you will see that most everybody is 40 and above, 50 and above, but they're not going to show themselves. They're not get on here and talk and do a channel like me. So I believe that's what it is. And then people say nobody's successful. Yeah, but that's got way over 1,000. I just ain't did the monetization thing yet. Way over 1,000, okay? And that's just all true, but I will be. Okay, pretty soon y'all be seeing that. So that's what's going on. Way over 1,000 for those that's wondering. You know, saying nobody successful ever came out of TSC. That's not true. There's been several people before me and Brandon also. Whether they choose to stay on YouTube or not, I don't know. They're gone, but I just know they don't know what they're talking about, even when it comes to that situation. So people can always spin their narratives. And like I said, who cares? Now let's talk about this gentleman panel. Now, this guy, Captain, I mean, what's his name? Captivating Christian. What I think is dirty, Juicy Booty, and that's just my opinion. You can have all those guys on there. All of them got at least 2,000 subs and up. They didn't promote him at all. I doubt if he got up with what 350 in his chat last night. What was up with that, y'all? And when it's their week, they promote hard each other. But they didn't do that for him. And it's not that I know him and not that I want him to get all these big numbers. I just made an observation. Did anybody else observe that? Wow. I mean, that was just too cold. And it's several people mentioned that today. Timmy Bland said he only got 48 and that the Lord's was 32. But I could have sworn I peeked over there while we were on, just being curious, you know, as to what they was talking about. It was 348 people. Wow. Nobody promoted him. Come on. And Juicy, you the one brought him aboard. You didn't promote him. Did nobody go in the community want to promote him? They just announced, oh, we're going to be on the pages, and that was it. Wow. Did anybody else observe that? Let me see. That's what it's time. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I'm asking a question. Did anybody notice that? Am I right by the numbers? Because I was going by what Timothy Bland said this morning. Because you know, he's still over there windmilling talking about Juicy, but he's right about that. He is so right about that. Because I didn't. Well, Juicy has some kind of raising fund, Christmas money going on too. So I kind of peeked at that a little bit too this morning, you guys. So I don't know what's up with that. That is so wrong. And when I was watching a little bit of ZT this morning, y'all see that lady Elaine that keep trying to promote her book? She kept commenting in his chat, and he finally spoke on it too because he don't know her, you know. And he was trying to tell her, you know, to bag off, you know. But the other people was in there talking about it too, saying that she's trying to promote her book, she's trying to get a channel going. Because first she's over here with us, you know, and wanted to promote it. But and like I said, I came on and said that I would not be buying the book and looking because I've already watched Maury. And I believe that she's what you call it, when you just constantly trolling somebody, you know, so that is what she's doing. And she refused. She didn't want to get on the messy mother boys with her because she thought it meant senior citizen, although she's in her 50s. But we was talking about messy mother boy, meaning you a mother. Okay, so she didn't, you know, she didn't get that concept. So, oh well, Parker say they wanted him to fail. He only had 48. So I was right, huh? So and Tim did right. But then when I thought I seen 348. So I don't know. Maybe it was the amount of subs or whatever. So it was 48, like Timothy said, and the Lord's was like 32 or 38. Ain't that called Apocalypse? Wow. Klein said with low numbers too. They did not promote him at all. Now you see how they are. We already see how QB, how he rock. I don't know too much about Jaded Nerd. Seemed like he would have. Seemed like El Teddy would have. QB is kind of jealous. Like I say, he sooner or later want to take over Juicy Booty. We all see that, you know. He played like he's not as weak as he played like he is with that passive aggressiveness that he be doing. But they did not promote this young man at all. And he seemed like he is the only intelligent one sitting up there. Okay. He seems like he's the only one that's not underhanded and trying to hit people, folks below the belt. So maybe that's what they're jealous of. Maybe they thought that, you know, he would like start to outshine them. Because why bring somebody on your panel, Juicy, like that, and you don't promote them? What's up with that? That's crazy. No, see, Andres and over 300. Okay, and I thought so too, Andres. But now this the third person that I'm hearing saying 48. So I don't, know, not that I really care, but I'm just mentioning how dirty they are. I mean, y'all be promoting, all of them be promoting each other, but they didn't promote him. I don't even know why he's hanging out with you. I don't get it either, Apocalypse. It just seems so mismatched. It just seems so weird. It really does. It's weird. And no brag, just fact. Everybody like the mess train. We have been the most successful one since these panels started. No, we wasn't the first panel. True. But what were we, the second? And then after that, some more came after us. Now all of them has, I don't know, dissipated or something, which I don't really check for them, but I don't hear about them either. Because even that latest one over there, I heard ain't doing too good. And they tried to be slick and get nervous because from what I hear, they came on Tuesday. Two ladies and a man, too many ladies. They came on Tuesday. They didn't want the competition, but I heard they still didn't have nobody. And on the community wall, on that person community wall, there's a big old write up like you really looking for a job for real, looking for a lady to get on the panel. Y'all, I mean, this is just crazy. This is hilarious. I don't even know why. Yeah, okay, I just read that one. Yes, indeed. So I don't know. Captivating Christian, if you see this or hear about this, let's try to tell you, move on because they didn't do you right. They did not promote you. You know, they know people gonna probably like your content. You better think about that and move on. I mean, come on now. I mean, between all of them, it's got to be 10,000 or more because I know Jaden Nerd got a nice piece of number over there. We know Juicy Booty got a nice piece of number over there. El Teddy done made it. QB got over 2,000. All those people together. Wow, they did him so wrong, y'all, huh? Did that boy wrong. Hi, DS. If you come in here late, I'm just reiterating that I even loved the panel last night. And it reminded me of this when we first started, everything was just smooth. And it wasn't really that much lagging going on far as like it was like happened to me the other night when it kept lagging. It was on point. And so I really think that Quanney is really serious at this point in her apology because I heard her a little while ago saying the only one messing it up today is April, aka Miss Piggy. Okay, which I don't know. All of that remains to be seen about this fication and stuff. All that remains to be seen about Bubba. Cause like I say, what can Bubba do? Ain't nobody gonna go over there for no click and view like she trying to get her brother to grow like that. What? Because he can't beat him up. It's just words. And then it runs to the family. They are homophobic. You see how he was talking? And she was trying to play it like, oh, don't say it like that. But that's how she feel too. She's homophobic. I did too, VS. And so far, VS, I'm gonna tell you the truth. And I think if you didn't look at the comment section, I wrote a comment to you and Sharper saying that I love this. I already had a favorite one, but this turned out to be my favorite one. I think I wrote that to y'all that I really enjoyed y'all, and I got off last night. I don't know if you saw it or not, but I really did enjoy it. Yeah, Andrea, she's a flip flopper. She is a flip flopper. And you know what? Stanky don't like it, but at this point, she's losing so many people. She really want to go off on Miss Piggy, but she's not because she done got set down. She done got set down. You know what I'm saying? Like eagle, then got knocked down 4 or 5 notches or more. Billy boy, Billy Boy ain't nobody to play with because he don't bother nobody, but he will clap back harder. That's just like my girl here. You bother her, she's gonna clap back harder. And everybody, even people that I didn't think would be on Billy Boy side, kind of agreeing with him, is agreeing with him. And one of them just agreeing with kind of shocked me this morning. I was kind of watching a little bit of that too, not too long ago. I was in and out. Oh, little Riri over there. He's even kind of agreeing with Billy Boy, about their brother situation. But who don't? Who don't? Who don't agree with him? I mean, I'm going to go get my big brother because you beat me up with words. Y'all, how ridiculous can a body get? How ridiculous can a body get? That is just so crazy. Yeah. So if that's the case, I need to go get all three of my sons. Oh, they calling me old lady. They say I'm long son. Your life, come help me. Y'all, that's just so crazy. That's just, I don't know. So that just goes to show you how sometimes drugs can take over somebody's mind, and how they don't be thinking clearly. And like I said, as y'all can see, her and Bubba brother was, full of it last night. Now, I don't know if he used powdered donuts like she allegedly do, laced in her trees, with her brandy. They said it was brandy in her cup. I don't know if it was brandy, vodka, whatever was in that coffee. Well, you can see that they related because both of their eyes was all squished up. Both of them was really, really, really loaded, y'all. Really loaded. Ooh, Lord, so it runs to the family, and the homophobia runs to the family, and the druggers run to the family, y'all. We saw that. It is what it is. No lie, just fact. I saw that for myself. I peeked over there and saw that for myself. So, to reiterate everything, y'all, to sum this up, like I said, I had to come say hi on the lunch break because I overslept, couldn't do my little coffee thing this morning. Asked April over there starting a mess. The men panel was, how would I put it? Kind of pathetic only because they wouldn't promote the boys. So he had like 48 people, some say 300. Chopper is a very valuable asset to the mess train, regardless of what anybody is saying or thinking. But of course, somebody gonna always got something to say about him. He's very, very important to the mess train. VS is the head conductor, and she holds things down, but we do get a chance to give our opinion. We do, before we come on, talk about what guests we're going to have, talk about what subjects, other than what people are saying. That's not true. We do talk about it. And if I got an idea, or Chava got an idea, we go with that. You know what I'm saying? We don't just bring no guests on here and we're all not agreeing. So I had to throw that out there too, because people keep saying, oh, they can't say nothing. No, that's not the truth at all, okay? That's not. We're conductors and we all run it by us. If she got something to say, she run it by us. So we feel like, no, we don't agree, then we're gonna voice our opinion. So we're not at least a bit worried about all of the negativity y'all say, because say like out of 100%, that's probably about 87 to 88%, enjoys, ain't got nothing negative to say. Then the other, what, 10 or 12, whatever, we don't care about what y'all say because y'all not the trolls anyway. So, anti-who? Chop ain't going nowhere. Miss Blessed ain't going nowhere. And of course, our head conductor ain't going nowhere. Like I said, we're going to keep it like that, a generational thing. That's the concept. That's what we wanted. That's what we're going to do. And that's what we're going to keep on doing. Okay? Now, I got to go. I'm going to catch y'all later. I don't know if I'll come back later on or not. I got a Christmas party to go tonight, though. My niece giving. You know how when you just take a gift and you don't put the name on it? What they call it, a white party, outfit party, some kind of party from 6 to 12. So I don't know what time is it now. 107. Oh, Lord, I got to go get a gift for that, too. Didn't they tell you don't spend no more, don't spend over 15? That kind of party, you have a limit of how much money to spend. Well, that kind of situation. I really don't want to go, y'all, but this is when I want y'all to know, when I say niece, it don't always be the same niece. Because like I said, I had 8 siblings, y'all have children. So it don't always be the same niece. This is one of my other nieces. She's probably about 55, I think. Something like that, because I'm not that much older than the majority of my nieces and nephews. Y'all know how back in the day, the kids would have children early and be close to the parent child. Like my oldest nephew was only 2 years under me, and my oldest niece right now is 3 years under me. So then I got nieces all the way from 30 and up, and then I got great nieces, lower. So it's just a lot of us. So I just want to clear it up, because I'm always saying my niece. So I was going to clarify which niece it is this time. Then it's the other one, that took over the business I was running. you know, with the daycare. So anyway, so Klein said, yeah, white elephant. Yeah, I didn't know for sure if it was elephant party, white party. So it's white elephant party. Yeah, that's what she's having. So yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. Go ahead and get ready for that. After take me a nap or something. I don't know. I'm just tired because like I said, woke up late, then got to start right around and just start. So that's why I'm coming on right now, lunchtime. So I gotta go, y'all. Love you guys. Thanks for everybody for showing up. Thank you guys. I enjoy y'all just as much as y'all enjoyed me, and I love it. Okay. Bye. See y'all later, alligators.